a lovely exercise in dexterity to try on a string instrument. Here I have a 3/4 guitar. This applies to all but a few stringed instruments. Most will have been designed so that you reach an octave around the point where the neck meets the body. I think that's the right term. So whatever open note the open string might play, you can reach an octave around this area, and that again applies to all but a few string instruments. So here I have a lovely little ukulele, have whatever that might be. This is an octave. I say that because this exercise will apply to most string instruments, so no matter what you have at home, it's going to work. I go back to something I said previously. The idea is that left hand, these 4 fingers cover 4 frets at any time, and in that way you move your hand twice, or you have 3 hand positions in that way. So you have 1 and then 2 and then 3. So essentially, by the time you moved your hand to the 3rd position, your pinky will play the octave. So that's kind of the starting point, just something to wrap your head around, because it's going to help a lot. So the exercise is basically starting from the octave, and then you don't even have to tune the instrument necessarily. It's more a matter of dexterity again. So the logic is play the octave with every single string. The second thing about it is that right hand, you have these 5 fingers, and starting with the highest string, you have pinky, and they all sit on the strings so as to mute them, and then the thumb plays whatever's left. In this case, I have 2 bass strings for the thumb, and again the thumb sits on the strings to keep them muted. And the exercise is basically optimizing for coordination, so between your left hand fingers and your right hand fingers. So the idea is play every single fret with each finger. It's going to be tricky, especially if you've taken the shortcut of learning chords first. It's going to be a bit tricky to go back to this very basic but quite difficult sort of exercise. But believe me, it's a very handy thing to get your head around and get your fingers used to also. So again, the same fret all the way up and down, same finger. I mean, whichever position it is, you just use that one finger, right? So to give you the next example, it will be again, you don't have to tune the instrument necessarily. This is probably out of tune a tiny bit. So it's more a matter of dexterity than playing the right notes. Let me try this. I'll try the last one in this position. And the biggest challenge for me at the moment is to return the finger to its string, to mute it. It's quite a tricky one, I find. Now, if you do this long enough, you're going to be so good at playing melodies, which is the most important thing about playing any instrument. Melodies is the key to everything. With stringed instruments like this one, chords are very important, and they can be a lovely shortcut. You can immediately start accompanying yourself. But again, melodies is the thing that you want to wrap your head around. At some point, if you haven't started with those, it's completely fine, but do return to the idea of melodies and wrap your head around those, because that's where the music lays. Hope this helps.